Welcome to the 2011 ARCHS holiday video. In this video, you'll see how ARCHS and 400 community partners collectively impact the lives of many of St. Louis's most vulnerable citizens. Enjoy the information as we tell you how we partner and how we deliver services on behalf of the residents of Metro St. Louis.
ARCHS supported more than 530 jobs in the child care industry, in which the majority of these jobs are located in St. Louis's urban core.
With a focus on early childhood, after school and youth services that serve more than 18,000 children on a daily basis.
Also, through ARCH's strategic grant management system, the After School for All partnership provided a 424% match to public and private funders.
In addition, ARCHS provided strategic management support to Missouri for a federal grant that delivered more than 67,000 free meals to St. Louis children during the summer of 2011.
This year, ARCHS provided strategic support to more than 220 early childhood, after-school, and child development programs, serving more than 8,000 children every day.
ARCHS provides strategic technical assistance to 9 area child care programs that achieve national accreditation.
What's impressive about this number is that there are only 451 accredited child care centers in the entire state of Missouri.
Which means that ARCHS alone increased the state's supply of accredited programs by 5%.
In addition to that, ARCH's stay-at-home parent program exceeded state of Missouri targets by ensuring that no enrolled teen parents became pregnant.
Or that no enrolled children were victims of substantiated child abuse or neglect.
For FY11, the state of Missouri requested ARCHS assume responsibility for EduCare programming in the city of St. Louis and in Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis, and Washington counties.
With that responsibility, ARCHS grew the region's supply of EduCare programs from 25 to 103 locations within 1 year.
That's a 412% increase from the previous contracted state provider.
Also, ARCHS provided 203 early childhood professionals with scholarships to attend St. Louis Community College.
This allowed the professionals to improve their skills and the overall quality of the St. Louis region's child care providers.
94% of the young men participating in ARCHS basketball and life skills program said they had a positive perception of St. Louis's Metropolitan Police Department officers after completing an 11-week course, which is up from 75% prior to the program.
Through ARCH's Welfare to Work program funded by the state of Missouri, more than 100 individuals added $11,000 to their annual household income by transitioning from full-time welfare to employment.
Of the 258 ex-offenders served through the ARCHS U.S. Department of Justice Second Chance Act grant reentry mentoring program, 98% have not recidivate, with only 2.4 having returned to jail. This number is well below the national and state averages of more than 35%.
On top of all that, the 101 youth served by ARCHS' Missouri Division of Youth Services mentoring program achieved big results, despite the many life challenges they encountered.
48 of the youth completed over 6 months of mentoring.
17 obtained jobs and 8 received their GEDs.
And 7 enrolled in secondary education.
Leverage Resources Management, ARCH's full-service fiscal management subsidiary, assisted 20 not-for-profits in managing $21.2 million last year.
All of which were successfully audited with no substantial issues noted.
For the last 9 fiscal years, ARCH's financial statements has earned an unqualified or clean audit from independent auditors.
Last year, ARCHS had 10% overhead rate compared to the recommended United Way 20%.
More than 2,200 people attended ARCHS-sponsored trainings, conferences, and events to stay current on a wide variety of pre-K, K-12, and family and community education topics.
ARCHS staff provided more than 22,000 hours of technical assistance to its network of 400 program partners.
And that 22,000 hours was through monthly site visits, performance-based contracts, budget and invoice monitoring, evaluations, and other grant management services.
ARCHS and its partners donated more than 92,000 volunteer hours to provide services to the region's most vulnerable children and families. These hours are equivalent to 44 full-time jobs.
During fiscal year 2011, ARCHS had a $47.4 million impact on the region, which included grants to ARCHS totaling more than $8.2 million.
$21.2 million were funds managed by ARCHS Leverage Resource Management for other not-for-profits in the St. Louis area.
And $17.4 million were funds and resources provided by ARCHS program partners.
ARCHS stories, photos, and videos were viewed nearly 400,000 times via ARCHS websites, newsletters, and social media accounts.
For more information, visit us at stlarches.org or our Facebook page.
On behalf of the Board of Directors of ARCHS, the employees of ARCHS, the 400 partners of ARCHS, and the thousands of citizens that ARCHS serves, happy holidays.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas and happy holidays!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!
Merry Christmas and happy holidays! Happy holidays!